So again, the case for doomerism, to me, I'll sum it up as simply as this. It comes from a feeling that evolution has given us, which is because we were normally very underpowered compared to our environment and evolution, and things relatively often went quite bad for us. The base level of things going bad that our brain is expecting is quite high. It's like a soldier who's been in war and has PTSD. They're expecting explosions to be heard. And if they don't, they feel quite not good because they're anxious for no reason. That's what we're like, all of us, I think, all humans pretty much with doomerism. We expect things to go bad because look, if you zoom back 1,000 years ago, the shit was terrible. There was no internal plumbing. Everyone died randomly of diseases all around. Warfare was constant. Crime was insane. Cleanliness wasn't a concept that could even be codified. Like, oh, does this have germs here? Like, what the hell is a germ? Like, oh my God, we're really in the dark ages. That's how humans evolved. When you put humans to the current world in which on average, everything just gets exponentially better all the time. A lot of them can't. It's like the Matrix. They can't quite, something's not working. I have to pretend. My mind starts telling me these stories about like bad stuff's going to happen. Why? Because I feel like it is. I would just say, take a step back if you're in that situation and be like, what is the realistic probability that bad things happen versus good things happen? If you can tell yourself a compelling story that bad things are coming, yes, financially prepare for them. But you probably can't. And then you should probably just be like, you know what? I know this is crazy to say, but I'm betting things continue to get better on average. And did you know when that bet would have been accurate? 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990, 2000, 2010, 2020. It's always. There is not through the Great Depression. The number one thing to do in the Great Depression would have been sell none of your stocks. Do not get out of the market at all. As a matter of fact, scrimp and save to put more money while the stocks are low. Can you imagine if you just buttressed your stocks like crazy in the 1920s? By the time the 40s boom happened, you'd be like, and I retire. So if you another thing is, or last one thing really quick for doomerism. If you're investing into general real estate, and let's forget about real estate, it's a little more complicated, just overall market, like index funds, S&P, Dow, etc. If you're telling me as a doomer, listen, don't go long on these things, what else are you telling me about the fate of the world? What is the world like if the Dow and S&P go 30 years without recovering their initial value? What happened to our society? I mean, something systemic must have really broken something. World wars don't even do this kind of stuff. They don't. Right. Great Depressions don't last that long. So what is it that you're telling me is coming, and how are you so sure that that's coming? And when has this happened before? And they'd be like, well, never. So you're telling me we have to prepare for a cataclysmic event. And do I even give a shit about my personal wealth? Like if there's a tidal wave that a comet struck and it's covering half the East Coast in water, do I even care that I'm a millionaire anymore? I just want to survive. And I might not even want to survive. I don't even want to live in that world. I don't want to live in a post-apocalyptic zombie world. So if I have to prepare for it financially, there's a story in which I don't have to prepare for it at all. Fuck it. I'm just living the high life until a comet hits or some shit like that. So anytime people have real doomer takes, I always want them to be like, think a little further ahead. Do you really think that world is coming? And if you really do, why are you so calm about it?